to the Altered Perspective, episode number 11. And I've got Evan Lefavor back with me. And also, for some reason, I have a fucking stuffed bear, Teddy Rubskin. Don't forget, if you're muted, Teddy, to unmute yourself, man.
I'm muted, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got, you know, I wanted Snuggles to be on the show, and then I tried Ted, and they both said no, so I had to settle for you.
Yeah.
Teddy Rubskin, it's great to have you on the show, man. What an honor, dude. I'm a big fan of yours, man.
Yo. Awesome. The biological father of Jesus Christ.
That's right, man. That's right.
And Ben.
Yes. Ben. Teddy Rubskin. Yes. Yes. All right. So this could be a mistake, but I've decided to put the Discord general chat, my Discord general chat, on the screen. There's a slight delay, so I guess we'll see. Oh, look, it's so eventful right now. Look, Teddy, there's a message you left hours ago.
What up?
Yeah. So I guess we'll check in with that later. I think there's a link in the description to join it. So someone said I eat ass.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
So that's the
I wonder, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, when do they eat ass?
Any day, the time of the day.
Now they're starting to learn, and you can see them coming in. 11, yeah, 111.
Ooh, the Army of Heaven representing in the Discord. Oh my God! Someone dropped the N-bomb.
Oh no, that never happens.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
Well, good thing this isn't on Twitch, though.
Yeah.
Evan, we were really offended when PewDiePie said the N-word, right?
Oh yeah, man, that was horrible, man. And a shining icon like him, someone all the kids look up to, and he drops the N-bomb.
Yeah, he's the most subscribed guy on YouTube, dropping the N-bomb.
No, Evan was actually mad.
What was it?
Evan was like, "Hey, that's my word. You can't use it."
Yes. Only I.
That's my catchphrase.
N-word. It stands for nice, right? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, damn! You said it. The N-word.
So Teddy Rubskin, I heard YouTube screwed you over Tide Pods, man. They fucking gimped your channel because you had a Tide Pod video. Or
really?
I said not to eat Tide Pods. Don't eat Tide Pods. They're poisonous, and they taste nasty. You should eat gain flings, right?
Oh. So it was more like a public service announcement. You were just you were letting everyone know as a public service.
Right. Don't eat the Tide Pods. Cascade, like Complete, has these little pods. Like a dishwasher detergent, way better.
Yeah, I've seen those too. Those do look like candy also. What's with all this toxic, chemical product that we use to wash things looking so much like candy? I don't know.
Medicine looks like candy too, right?
I mean, in some ways, yeah. Or is it that candy looks like medicine?
That too, right?
Yeah. It's true.
They also make candy cigarettes, man, so go figure. Or they used to. I haven't seen them around in a while, man. Candy cigarettes.
The gum that comes in the package looks like pills. We pop them out of the foil, right?
Oh, yeah. Shit, you're right, man. They should come out with, you know how they used to have all kinds of, they used to have Band-Aid gum that looks like sticks of, or Band-Aids, you know. They should have gum that looks like birth control pills for the girls. You know, just get them started young.
They got the beef jerky that looks like tobacco, like chewing tobacco.
It's true. Yeah, it comes in the pouch. What about Big League Chew? That's like chewing gum that looks like chewing tobacco.
Right. Why don't we have beef jerky cigarettes? Right.
They're Slim Jims.
Right. But they should come in a box like a cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, they should cut them up.
Yeah. So you can kind of breathe through them a little bit.
I saw some people in the Discord mention Warski. Me and Warski had an exchange today on Twitter, but we started talking in DMs, and I think we're cool now.
Dude,
So,
have you ever smoked weed out of like a candy straw?
Ooh, I'll have to try that
candy
sometime,
straw?
man.
No, I never have.
Like you're desperate for something to smoke out of, put it in a candy straw, just burn it, right? Suck it through like a Twizzler.
Oh man, I am so disappointed. There's one of my there's a picture of one of my moderators, Cube, in blackface. I can't believe he did such a horribly offensive thing. I'm gonna go ahead and ban him from the chat later.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
Not right now. He's looking like a knight.
We're gonna get into videos and stuff in a moment here. I just wanted to remind everyone, this stream helps me out tremendously. So if you guys want to catch my Patreon stuff, feel free to go there. I'm doing a Patreon hangout tomorrow in this Discord with a bunch of people, and also tomorrow's the private show. Billy the Fridge will be here, so check that out. Maybe Evan might be able to be here. We'll see. But it's tomorrow around 6, so check it out. Yes, please. Because it went down a little bit, and we want to get it back up to Trap Ben status. I will deliver even more for the next Trap Ben show. It will. Fuck. You have no idea. I'm prepared to deliver even more. Let's just say that.
You gonna show a little leg this time? A little more leg?
Oh man, there's gonna be so much more of a delivery this time because I'm incredibly desperate, guys. I'm desperate.
Are you gonna Sibian?
What would I put on the Sibian? Would it be my butthole? Like what? Because Sibians are made for vaginas, so I don't know what a man would put on a Sibian.
Ass job.
Would I just like spread my balls on it and let it fling my balls back and forth? We'll go back to the chat, the Discord chat in a little bit, by the way. Feel free to join if you want. It's open. I've had my Discord chat open for its entire existence.
Yeah.
Open's the way to be, man.
Open borders.
So don't miss tomorrow's special show with myself and Billy the Fridge. You know, normally I make you guys wait a month, but I'll take your word for it. If you guys become patrons, I'll give you guys the private stream.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a good deal, man.
Normally there's a month in delay, but I'll you know, the last time I did this, most of you guys stuck around, so I'll choose to trust you guys if you come in late.
That's a great deal, man. Hell yeah.
And maybe after this, later tonight, I'll keep going. If we can just keep it going, I'll just stream all fucking night and never go to sleep. Rubskin, he can leave. Evan can leave. I'll just keep it going. I may end up just playing video games eventually, though.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You know, me and Billy have been throwing around the idea of like a monthly 6-hour DP stream.
Wow.
So
that'd be pretty dope, man.
Yep. Yeah, just extra content, just, you know, without really removing any other shows. So
yeah, big pay-per-view, man, except it'd be free, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Someone suggested I wrestle Billy for a perk. I have a hernia. There's no way I could wrestle Billy.
Arm wrestle.
Like, yeah, that's about. I could probably still pop the hernia worse, even after that. But yeah, I mean, well, how could I wrestle Billy? He outweighs me significantly. I could not, and he's taller than me. There's no way I could out wrestle him.
Oh, come on. Look at Daniel Bryan, man. He's whooped
That's
the Big
kayfabe.
Show.
I don't know if they mean like choreograph a wrestling match or if they mean really wrestle him. There's no way I could really beat him in wrestling.
A pro wrestling match would be cool, though. You versus Billy. Or, I mean, I don't know why you guys would fight each other, though. You'd have to beef about something, man. But...
We'd have to
like pro wrestling. Like You got Weep in the mask, and then he wears a mask too.
I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid someone would still get hurt, and it could very well be me. But if I accidentally hurt him, what if I made him mad and then he beat the shit out of me? So,
or like Goldberg versus Lesnar, where they just like lock arms and just like.
Did you see that? Did you see that where Braun Strowman accidentally kneed Brock Lesnar in the face, so Brock Lesnar actually punched him in the head and like knocked him silly for like 30 seconds?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I love Botchamania. You guys know Botchamania?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. So that's how I keep up with wrestling, is we're watching Botchamania, right?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look them up after the show.
Yeah, this was during the Royal Rumble, like Braun Strowman went a little too aggressive at Lesnar and really kneed him like right in the face really hard. And Brock Lesnar just stood up and punched him in the head really hard, and he folded. He fell down to one knee and almost like got knocked out cold. So,
but Brock took the fucking hit right in the face. He's fine.
I see Brock Lesnar riding his Harley around Minneapolis all the time. I always run into him. One time my uncle was in the fucking Easy Rider motorcycle shop, and Brock came in with his little son, and my uncle goes, "Wow, that's a cute little daughter you got there." And he goes, "That's my son, motherfucker." He got all pissed, man. You don't want to insult Brock, and you don't want to knee him in the face.
Don't misgender.
Yeah. Oh, Dusty the Cockatiel. Thanks, buddy. What do you think of
Dusty
Teddy?
We've got Dusty coming on DP on the 30th, just so you know. Dusty the Cockatiel on DP on the 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't want to miss out on that one. That sounds great.
And we'll probably have Dusty back on again. Dusty is a benefactor of both of these streams, so that's really good. By the way,
love you, Dusty.
By the way, someone's calling you out, Evan. They said Brock lives in Canada and he doesn't have sons. He only has daughters.
Really?
So.
Well, it must have been. It was one of the ways. He misgendered the little kid. I don't know if it was really a girl or a boy, or a Z or a Zem.
Brock Lesnar's. I've seen a picture of one of Brock Lesnar's daughters, and she looks a lot like him, like a lot like him. Let's see. I'll show you.
All the Lesnars are Zims. Even Brock. He doesn't want anyone referring to him in a masculine way. Call me a Zim or a Zer.
She seriously looks. Oh my God!
Is this gonna be?
That's Brock Lesnar's daughter, and right next to a picture.
Kidding me, dude?
No.
Holy shit, Brock! If you're watching this, she's beautiful, man. I got nothing bad to say. She looks she does. I see the family resemblance, man.
Hot.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine her getting involved in WWE? Ooh.
I don't know. I think she's too young for that at this point. But damn. I do have some Trump videos. Teddy asked me before we went on if we had any Trump videos. Here's Trump furious over leak about Putin warning.
All right, so CNN has learned that President Trump is infuriated over a leak to the Washington Post. The paper reporting the president's national security advisors warned him not to congratulate Russian President Vladimir Putin on his election victory. But the president did it anyway. Let's discuss with CNN senior political commentator Jennifer Granholm and CNN political commentator Steve Cortez, a former Trump campaign advisor. It's good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Forget about, of course he's angry. Nobody likes leaks. You ran the governor's shop in Michigan. You don't like leaks. Nobody wants leaks. Okay.
Yeah.
You never had a single leak. Not that you want to remember anyway. So let's talk about the substance of the matter. He has the call. He congratulates the president. The National Security Advisors didn't want him doing that. Why? Because they don't believe in the democracy of the process there,
right,
and because they believe that this man is actively inimical to the United States as a cause, and they wanted him to point some of those things out, and the president doesn't. Are you okay with that?
Well, I'm not okay with leaking under any circumstances, particularly when it regards to national security, because this isn't just bad behavior, Chris. This is a crime. And this has been happening throughout the Trump presidency, that highly classified, highly secure documents are being leaked to the media. So this needs to be figured out. Somebody needs to...
So, yeah, there was leaks about Trump doing things in relation to Putin. So now Trump's pissed off, and now they're like, oh shit got leaked, and that's bad. But then we also found this stuff out too, which is interesting. So we're interested by the leak, but they're like, oh, but leaks are bad still.
I'm getting sick of this shit where they have all these assholes saying, well, Russia is our enemies and we have to be enemies with our enemies. We can't be friendly. We can't turn them around to being allies or being at peace with them. We have to always be fucking at war and enemies and shit. And it's so old, man. It's an old way of looking at things. At least Trump is, he's...
Russians are up to all kinds of stuff, right?
Russians are up to stuff. They do. They bring spies over to our country. We have spies over there though too. There's all kinds of
watching too much Rocky and Bullwinkle, man.
No, there really are spies.
Like trying to interfere with the election, like Putin sucks.
Dude, I think Melania Trump is a fucking KGB Russian spy, dude.
She's not Russian.
But yeah, that's of course a KGB agent is gonna make you think she's not Russian.
You're right.
She's a spy. Of course, she's gonna have.
There were news stories several years ago about this woman who came to the U.S. as a Russian spy. She blended in. She got married to get green carded and then got divorced. And then she was they captured her. She actually got popular in the media. Like her whole story in the media got really popular because she was actually kind of attractive. And what happened was she lived under all these names here. And then when she got caught, she did a little bit of time in jail. But then what ended up happening was they exchanged her for American spies.
Wow, it's like trading Pokemon cards, trading spies.
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
Bridge of guys.
Yeah. So.
Right.
All right, more Trump.
Put in handcuffs, quite frankly.
So, well, he's got to inspire more loyalty among his people also by maybe staying on message and doing what they advise him to do. How about that?
But he's the president. That's the problem there. That's my other issue, okay? The president does not take his orders from anyone, including even very important advisors like the National Security Council.
But do you like the call he made in terms of what he said to Putin and what he didn't say? Are you okay with that?
Well, we don't know exactly what he said, but, I find it ironic, for instance, he was asked about this yesterday in the Oval Office during the pool spray with Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and he was asked why he didn't criticize Putin. Well, was he supposed to also turn to the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and start immediately criticizing their civil rights record?
Yes.
Their human rights record in Saudi
Arabia?
Should. In other words, there's...
Yeah, we shouldn't be over there kissing the asses of these people just because they have oil. Yeah, we should.
That's why we should be kissing their ass. That's why we are. Like, oh boy, could I have some oil?
Yeah. Remember the pictures of George Bush walking around holding hands with the king of Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. Because that's the custom. They hold hands and they kiss lips. That's what they do.
Yep. And they drink coffee too. I heard Obama hated coffee, but he had to drink it when he went over there to visit them. It's funny, you go there and allow yourself to be uncomfortable with people because they have oil, basically. That's the only real reason why. Otherwise, we wouldn't give a shit about their customs and stuff. They're terrible. In so many ways, they're just as bad as North Korea.
But see, they have the oil, but we have the customers, man. They got the they got the product, we got the customers. So
could you imagine if North Korea was just covered with oil? Like it was just oil galore there.
Oh yeah. We'd be all there all the time.
Yep. Or if they had some other resource.
What do they have over in North Korea? Well, what is their natural resource?
I don't even know if they have many. They probably get a lot of it from China.
There's a lot of leaders around the world who don't operate by American standards. We know that. It doesn't mean that we can pick and choose the leaders of the world. It does mean we have to negotiate and work with them for our interests, including some really bad guys, and Putin's one of them.
Well, and clearly he's been doing that with Saudi Arabia all along, privately and now publicly. What do you think of this situation?
First of all, I think that I understand the concern about leaks, but I think the bigger issue is the fact that he would not stand up for America's interests when people here are being impacted today by the Russian intervention in our election, in our electric grid. What are the impacts that our allies are feeling? Because does he support NATO? Is he going to stand up for his strongest ally, Great Britain? What's the impact on staff?
She used to be the governor of Michigan. I guess this is what she does now.
There's a reason why this leaked.
She was a pretty shitty governor, too.
And I'm so sick of hearing this spin about the Russians influenced our elections. The fucking DNC, the Democratic Party, fucked up our elections. If you don't think our elections are rigged, like, the first step to rigging the general election is to rig the fucking primaries. You know, if there's no democracy at the primary level, then there's definitely no democracy at the level above that.
Well, right.
You know,
the democracy stops in so many ways. Like, when you elect a congressman, I mean, that's democratic, but I mean, then they get to do whatever they want. You have no say in any of their decisions until they come up for re-election. Then you decide whether or not you want to re-elect them, but they still get all those years of doing whatever they decide to do, even though you voted for them. So there's that too. You know, there's all kinds of ways that our government isn't democratic.
Yeah.
And then they want to complain about the Russian elections aren't fucking legitimate. And it's like, well, don't throw a fucking stone when you're living in a glass house, dude.
I mean, we also have the electoral college too. So someone who gets less votes can still win. And we've seen it so many times. It's not just like a theoretical, oh, they could win possibly. It's like we've seen it happen multiple times now. And it seems to be more common now with the way voting goes.
Well, what was the split on Putin's election? He was like 75% for Putin, right? But we've had elections around here like that, you know? Little elections, like for a senator or something, where it's like 85% for the guy. It was crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, there was other sketchy stuff going on with the people who were running against him. All that shit. So obviously Putin will always be in power somehow there. Even when he wasn't president, he still had an important role in the government there. And then when the other guy left, he just went right back to being president again. So there you go. He's going to be around a long time.
It's what he's good at, man.
Let's see. Oh, here's another story. Here's Uber and another self-driving car crashes. So two self-driving cars crash into each other now.
Nice.
Yeah, this is propaganda, man. These are fucking crisis acting cars, man. They're doing this shit. They're gonna have a self-driving car hit someone and kill them, and then it's gonna be a big controversy. We can't have these cars because they're trying to stop me. Because when I become king, I'm gonna have automated transportation. You know, all the cars are gonna be AI driven, and they're gonna get you to wherever you need to go for free.
Yeah, someday we will have that. The cars that all drive themselves. You just get in it, or you order the car, come to you, or order the car to go somewhere, pick up somebody, bring them back to you. You know. Everything's going to be driving itself. It'll be the end of drunk driving and the end of high-speed car chases.
Well, hopefully they stop crashing into each other.
Great. There's a couple bugs in the system. But over in Australia, they already got like automated trucks delivering shit all over the fucking country. And
then we have to figure out how we're going to solve the problem of all the people who used to do these jobs now having no way of making money besides like going to Burger King or something. Yeah.
The billions of unemployed people because automation is taking over everything. Right. And then money's going to stop. No more money. It's going to be whatever, the new currency they're talking about. Is there going to be transactions? I just hold my phone up to your phone. We make a transaction. I'll still be able to buy weed from a guy, but it's a transaction some other kind of way.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, you can't fucking impede the progress of the automobile just because you sell horses, man. And so I think it's we live in this slave culture where we're taught that it's a good thing to have a job. It's a good thing that humans have to work every fucking day as slaves, but it's not. It's a better thing to have fucking robots doing that shit instead, and then we can have everything for free, no fucking limit, no monetization. Just you ask for it, you fucking get it, because the robots do it all, man. That's what Evanism's all about.
But there's no money at all.
Yeah, yeah. See, this says she was walking, but the title of the video says Uber and another self-driving car crashes. So I don't know what happened here.
And the headlines are always misleading. Always fucking.
There was actually someone.
A vehicle operator.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the law for a little while.
Yeah.
Like a demolition.
It's going to be like Total Recall, man. Welcome to Johnny Cab.
Yep.
Remember that shit?
Teddy Rubskin, his favorite show is Star Trek Discovery.
No.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. God. Yes.
I like Star Trek Discovery. I haven't even seen the show.
You liar.
I love Orville. Orville is this shit.
No, you don't like the Orville. You like Discovery. If anyone ever sees Teddy Rubskin out there, just let him know that he loves Discovery. Just
listen.
Just troll him about Discovery. See, let's see.
I don't know, man. That's like accusing Teddy Rubskin of liking Nintendo more than Sega, man. You don't want to do that, man.
That's right. No. Sega sucks. I mean, Sega's awesome. Nintendo sucks.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, it's got more sports games and it has blast processing, man.
Blast processing. That's right. It's a leader of the 16-bit revolution. Welcome to the next level, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Teddy loves Discovery.
See, there's my Sega Genesis back there. See?
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, man. In case you guys didn't know, me and Teddy were actually going to do a debate in the past about what is better, Genesis or SNES. But I don't know if my heart's in it anymore because I've actually become more of a Sega fanboy now. I'm getting into Master System and Genesis, and I'm just like, wow, I'm having the time of my life.
I remember Master System.
Yeah. No, Nintendo, you're all familiar with it, right? Sega, you could revisit it. It's like new. Like maybe a lot of games you didn't play for it.
My favorite Sega was Dreamcast. Actually, Dreamcast is pretty much my favorite console for what it was. If you kind of take into consideration that it's really old, it was awesome when it came out. It was way ahead of its time.
Dreamcast was my favorite next-gen system. I loved that with Soul Calibur and Sonic Adventure. They just had so many great titles on that right out of the gate. It was great.
Well, I really played the Echo the Dolphin game. Like 3D, swimming through the oceans is a dolphin. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah, Sega needs to bring that back, man. Could you imagine an HD Echo the Dolphin game that looks realistic with realistic looking animals and shit? That could be tight.
It would have to be made for a different console.
The story behind the Echo the Dolphin are fucking crazy. The guy's taking LSD and trying to communicate with dolphins, right?
Is that what it says in the instruction manual?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's based on some experiments. And the name Echo, ECCO, stands for the coincidence. Something about a coincidence department, right? The Office of Earth Coincidences, something like that, right? And this guy actually believed that there was an office in outer space responsible for coincidences. Yeah.
Have you ever played Seaman?
Oh yeah, Seaman.
That is the weirdest game ever. It's like an old way of like AI type games being made.
Yeah,
Like it would learn from your speech how to talk back to you. It was the weirdest thing.
And Leonard Nimoy is in that game too.
Yep.
That was one of the selling points. Hell yeah. I'm actually starting my own production company for video games, and one of the things we're going to do is so you can talk to the video games and voice recognition software, so you can actually talk to the characters within the game and they'll talk back to you, you know, because that's an innovative idea, you know.
Well, it would be too hard to do. I mean, you got a soundboard and you just select certain, you know, recognized phrases and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, some of the original games were just text adventures where you would type shit in, like go to the right or pick up this, and then it would understand and feed it back to you. But all you got to do is marry that with voice recognition, and you got something cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is propaganda, man. This shit, it's people that want to protect the jobs of the auto industry, of like cab drivers and shit. You know?
I mean, I'm sure there's not. I'm sure that there's still bugs that need to be worked out. This is something totally new.
Well, when I talk about the
Uber, because Lyft is trying to horn in on Uber's territory. I mean, this isn't the first Uber problem, right? And Lyft is like beefing up their advertising, you know.
Yeah, it's the Lyft Uber battle, man. It's bigger than.
Right. Uber's all glitchy, man. There's all kinds of problems with the Uber.
Well, over a year ago, people got mad about the politics of Uber, so then they switched to Lyft also.
Yeah. Well, see, when I become king and all the transportation is automated, every car on the road is going to know where every other car is, and for the next mile or two or in beyond, and there's going to be sensors up on the streets that are detecting where civilians are in real time, and it's going to be impossible for them to hit people or things or each other. No more accidents, none of that shit.
Oh, have you heard about the Amazon store?
No, what's up with that, man? What do they do now?
We just walk in and pick up items off the shelf and walk out the door, and all the algorithms are like detecting what you picked up, and they automatically charge you on your app.
Wow.
No interaction with any kind of cashier at all.
There's a at the mall in the area that I live in, there's an Amazon bookstore, like an actual bookstore that's Amazon's. And because the Amazon headquarters is here, they want to build all sorts of like ways to deploy drones in the area for drone delivery. I can get same day delivery for all sorts of things from Amazon. It's the weirdest thing because the warehouse can deliver in less than a day.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Amazon's the new Skynet.
Yes, it is. And that you can track your movements when you're into the Amazon store, know what you picked up, and charge you for it later. Right?
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's the way of the future.
And they've already got Whole Foods signed up to do it.
Yeah, Whole Foods is part of Amazon. They're also going to deliver food, too. There's going to be an Amazon food delivery service.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
That's cool. That's cool for people that live way out there.
I don't know how far it goes, but
Uber's delivering McDonald's now, right?
What'd you say?
Uber's delivering McDonald's now.
Oh yeah, yeah. They deliver all sorts of food.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of food delivery options around here.
Well,
it's everywhere,
city, right? Like in the city proper.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in the like I'm in a city.
Right, so you like bicycle guys deliver shit, right?
Not bicycle guys, just people in cars. There's a few different companies that deliver food. And Uber Eats is one of them. So
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So they can pretty much pick up food from anywhere, right?
Yeah, most places, like, you know, if they cooperate, you know, if the restaurant agrees to take orders from them, then yeah, they'll do it that way. Some only operate with one specific delivery service, and some take multiple ones. But when I was in Portland, I was at the train station with Billy, and we didn't have time to go somewhere and get food, so we ordered Uber Eats to bring food to us.
Sweet. Hell yeah. I approve. I approve of this direction.
Evan Burton, another one.
Oh yeah, man. I got to keep my perspective altered, man.
So the woman that died from this, she's just acceptable losses, right?
Well, when you compare this death toll to the self-driving cars to the death toll of the cars driven by actual people, it's a big disparaging difference, man.
I mean, we haven't seen what it's like, but we haven't seen what it's like when they're every car on the road yet. It's only one self-driving car usually within a bunch of, like a sea of manually driven cars. So,
well, like I said, the right AI can drive cars way better than we ever could.
Yeah, the key is finding the right AI.
Oof. Is that the car right there, man? That looks pretty rough. Oh no, it's one of these, huh?
Oh, looks like there's more, because yeah, they're talking about motorcycle collision. Okay, so there was more about this, and it talks about the two self-driving cars hitting each other. There's a lot of...
They ought to have cameras all around that vehicle so that there's got to be an evidence of what actually happened in these situations.
So did a self-driving car hit another self-driving car or not?
Yeah, and they said there was one that collided with a motorcyclist, and then there's one that hit a woman. So... But it could have very well been the other people's fault. I don't know what the results of all these investigations have been. Yeah. They were saying that the driver of the Uber that killed the woman that was crossing the street was like a convicted felon, but I'm not sure how relevant that really is.
She had weed on her. It's okay that the car killed her.
Right. So that means he's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's a felon. Right.
The driver, the like actual, well, the operator was like a convicted felon, and they were trying to.
Oh. Yeah. Holy shit, man.
The person who was sitting behind the wheel but not actually driving.
That's kind of suspicious, man. Maybe they just. Turn the wheel into that bike rider just because they could get away with that shit, man. Blame it on the AI and shit. Oh, telling you, AI gets a bad rap because you got assholes like Elon Musk, the fucking white Wakandan,
Yeah, and you ever seen that movie AI?
Oh yeah. It's too bad Stanley Kubrick didn't get a chance to direct that. I think it would have been a much better movie if he
was too busy directing the moon landing.
Exactly. No. He was too busy being dead.
But they did ask for aesthetics. Wait, they're like, well, what's a good spacesuit look like? And he was like, well, it looks like this. And they were like, that looks good.
Did you hear that Trump wants the death penalty for drug dealers?
It's crazy, man.
He also wants a space force. Space
or trafficker or a manufacturer. If you break the law and illegally peddle these deadly poisons, we will find you, we will arrest you, and we will hold you accountable.
Deadly poisons, man.
I think he's talking about opioids.
Yeah. What's he got to say about all the fucking U.S. Army vets or the U.S. Army soldiers over in Afghanistan protecting the poppy fields and shit, man? Wonder where all those poppies are.
The crisis next door is written several times behind him.
Yeah. Opioids, the crisis next door.
Here in New Hampshire, I applaud all of the drug enforcement agents and law enforcement officers who recently coordinated Operation Granite Shield, an 18-hour enforcement action targeting drug traffickers that resulted in the arrest of 151 people. These are terrible people.
They're terrible.
I know people. They're terrible. Terrible people.
Terrible fucking.
And we have to get tough on those people.
Tough on
Because we can have all the blue ribbon committees we want, but if we don't get tough on the drug dealers, we're wasting our time. Just remember that. We're wasting our time. And that toughness includes the death penalty.
Someone said, is this the talking bear who gave Christian Weston Chandler his name?
Oh,
I don't know.
no, I don't know what you're talking about. I did talk about a Christian superhero, Bible Man. Bible Man.
This is insanity. How can you say that someone deserves to die because they're involved with drugs or whatever you want to label it? It's just bullshit, man.
They have laws like this
drugs
in...
kill people, so if you get caught with drugs, we'll kill you. Great idea.
Yeah, I mean, countries like Singapore and Indonesia have laws like this. And I guess the Philippines is pretty bad too with their president. He cracks down on it really hard. So I guess that's the direction we're going now.
Trump says the best thing to do for anything is you're fired.
Well, they say in the Declaration of Independence that we all have the unalienable right to pursue our happiness. So it is actually illegal for a government to make any drugs illegal, because if a drug makes you happy, you have the right to use it. You have the right to pursue your happiness, as outlined in the Declaration of Independence. So the DEA, man, and Trump, they're wrong. They're on the wrong side of history, man. The founding fathers would not approve of this shit. Not at all.
The Bill of Rights, right? The freedom to pursue the penis, right?
Yeah.
The pursuit of penis.
You know, it's an amazing thing.
Trump's starting
Some
to
of
lose his
these
hair. Look at
drug
that shit.
dealers
He's running
will
out
kill
of it.
Starting to? He's starting to?
Thousands
His
of people
reserves
during
are
their
running
lifetime.
low, man.
Thousands.
They like wind blows the back of his head, and he looks like Darth Vader. The back of his head, like it's just skin and like scar tissue.
Yeah.
Of people and destroy many more lives than that. But they will kill thousands of people during their lifetime. And they'll get caught and they'll get 30 days in jail. Or they'll go away for a year. Or they'll be fined. And yet if you kill one person, you get the death penalty or you go to jail for life. So if we're not going to get tough...
Unless you're OJ.
On the
Unless you're OJ. Then you get a book deal.
Dealers who kill thousands of people and destroy so many people's lives.
So many people.
We are just doing the wrong thing. We have got to get tough. This isn't about nice anymore. This isn't about committees. This isn't about let's get everybody and
you
have
could
dinners.
argue that fucking McDonald's is killing people too and giving them heart attacks and for their cholesterol. That doesn't mean you fucking give people that work at McDonald's the death penalty just because what they're peddling ends up killing the people that consume it. It's like
Trump steaks gives you a heart attack.
Exactly, man.
And let's have everybody go to a blue ribbon committee and everybody gets a medal. But frankly,
either way he said that. Blue ribbon committee.
Blue ribbon committee.
Talking and doing nothing. This is about winning a very, very tough problem. And if we don't get very tough on these dealers, it's not going to happen, folks. It's not going to happen. And I want to win this battle. I don't want to leave at the end of 7 years and have this problem. Okay? I don't want to, right?
And you know what the scary thing is? After 9/11 and the Patriot Act and all this shit, the government knows who every drug dealer in this country is. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, there isn't one fucking dealer that they don't know what the fuck they're doing because they're listening in on all their phone calls. They got AIs, voice recognition AIs, flagging people for talking about anything related to drugs. They can crack codes. You're trying to use code words, the AI can fucking pick up on it. And these motherfuckers know. They can hear what's going on. It's crazy what the NSA has got set up. And Trump wants to be able to use this intel to crack down on all the drug dealers, but he
That's
can't.
so intense.
So, but he's got the power to make this intelligence data they've been collecting actionable so that they can start using it to go after people. Because right now there are protections in place that are stopping them from going after people for other crimes that they find out about through their snooping. Oof. But Trump wants to go after them all. What a fucker, man. He's just, like I said, it's against the fucking Declaration of Independence. He's violating our rights. The DEA is fucking with our rights, man. Because who cares? If you want to overdose on heroin, then that's your choice, man. That's your fucking choice. You can't tell people how to live their lives. You just can't do it, you know?
Yeah.
You can't tell adults what to do with their own bodies, you know? It's fucked up.
Liberty. Liberty.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And drugs.
Liberty and drugs.
Thank you. Not going to happen.
Not gonna
Thank
happen.
you all.
Yeah, exactly. Not going to
A
happen.
lot of voters in this room. I see that. Thank you.
I love all the white people.
No, we're going to solve this problem. We're going to solve it with brains. We're going to solve it with resolve. We're going to solve it with toughness. Because toughness is the thing that they most fear. That's what they most fear. So to the brave agents and officers, thank you for protecting us all. Last year, my commission on combating the incredible crisis of opioids issued 56 recommendations. My administration agreed with all of the commission's goals, and we've worked aggressively to put them into action. Today, I'm here to announce additional steps that we're taking as part of our nationwide initiative to address the opioid crisis and, by the way, the drug crisis, the general drug crisis. First, we're taking action to reduce drug demand by preventing Americans from becoming addicted in the first place. So important. That includes increasing federal funding for the development of non-addictive painkillers. And we have to come up with a solution where we come up with a painkiller that's not so addictive.
Okay, well, yeah, whatever. That's fine. No problem with that.
They lost their beautiful son, Adam.
Right.
What?
Right. If that existed, well, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the nature of the thing. It's addictive. You know, it's killing pain. That's what it fucking does. I mean,
Yeah, but it gets you high though too. I mean, most people have taken them at some point in their life. You know, it is a very euphoric, wonderful feeling when you take it. I used to love taking them.
Yeah.
Thankfully for me, I haven't taken them in over a decade. So, or no, not quite, but close.
Yeah.
So,
well, I love drugs. I love them like every day, right? Several times a day, right? All day, right? Like, wait, a couple of minutes have gone by. I mean, what time is it now? I think I have to go hit a bong. But, no, seriously.
I'm not going to pretend. Some people in the chat are saying, like, there's no painkiller where you wouldn't get high. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I understand pharmaceuticals, but maybe there's someone out there that does.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be possible.
It doesn't feel good, right? There's no way of feeling good. It's something you want to do again.
Overdose. His addiction began with prescription pills he found in their kitchen cabinet. They have since begun the Zero Left initiative to help families get rid of excess painkillers. Jim and Jean, we're sorry for your loss. A great boy. He's a great boy.
God, he's a great boy. Okay, whatever.
Great boy. Great boy. Great boy.
He's so full of shit. And if he actually did care about getting people off of opioids or preventing them from trying them in the first place, he'd allow them to get high on weed, which hasn't killed anybody in the history of history, and fucking let them get high on that, because getting high on something that's not dangerous is not a fucking bad thing.
The reason
feeling good is not bad.
The reason we have someone said tramadol doesn't get you high. I beg to differ. Tramadol does get, I mean, like, I've taken tramadol and felt high off of it, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I took one time. I was trying some shit, and my fingers felt all crazy, right? it was all loopy the next fucking day. You know, it was good shit. Definitely good shit.
Is it true that bears like honey, man? Because there's some psychedelic honey they make where they let the bees collect this psychedelic shit and it gets mixed in with the honey and you trip on it from eating the honey, man.
I haven't tried that, but I do have the THC honey, right? You know,
Nice.
The real reason we have an opioid crisis is because doctors were giving it away like candy for a long time for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, opioids and synthetic opium is really bad, right? What's that one thing was killing lots of people?
Fentanyl?
Yeah, that. But there was something before that.
Oxycodone?
Oxycodone, right? Yeah, I know a couple guys died on oxycodone. After they got off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's becoming more and more common. That's why I think people shouldn't. I mean, like, if you got a broken leg or something, sure, take it. You know, if you got your wisdom teeth pulled, maybe you should get a couple. Not too many, though, because I think it is so addictive. People just get used to it.
Yeah. It's easy to get hooked on them, man.
Yeah. But they're just using that as an excuse to target other drugs that pretty much have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. No doubt. Like,
where's the opium coming from, right? Asia.
What?
Yeah.
That's racist.
Well, I mean, because of the opioid crisis, there's a heroin crisis, too. And that's where the heroin comes from. Well, it comes, you know, a lot of it comes through Mexico, but it's coming from Asia originally.
Yeah.
And it's getting into schools.
Yeah. And that's why they wanted to make kratom illegal so they can get rid of the alternatives, make the alternatives to all this shit, the safer alternatives, illegal, because they want this to happen. You know, they want to fill the prisons with people. They want to fucking, you know, fuck us over. So whatever, dude.
The New World Order.
Yeah.
New World Order.
New World Order.
Yeah. Too sweet, man.
Ratchet
Oh,
dance
shit.
goes like this. And a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I may have already watched this. I don't know. But whatever. We'll watch it again.
And take them panties off. You know they nasty. Oh, close your legs, bitch.
This is the guy who took over for Hugh Hefner, man.
I tell a ratchet bitch anywhere. Yeah, I can tell by the weaving her hair. Extensions for days, baby, baby. You had short hair yesterday. Today you must be think I'm crazy. Yeah, and here we go.
Yeah. He's talking about them hair extensions, man.
Oh.
He's just... He's wearing his bathrobe. He's got sunglasses and a hat on. He's in his garage. I've watched so many of this guy's videos, and they're great. I mean,
I don't know why he's not signed to a label yet. I just don't see why, man. Like,
He's doing it. A ratchet dance, a ratchet show. Yeah.
red is the new pink. It looked like he had a fishing pole, you know, like a fishing rod, and he was reeling it in.
Yeah, that's the move, man.
It's a good move.
Right. Come on back to the camera. This ain't Jack. Let me in. I need a little bit of gin. Cause we out here and we grooving. Yeah. This ain't the movies, baby. If you trying to play me, your ass must be crazy. Yeah. Your
this is actually not his
outside.
worst rhyme I've ever heard him spit. This is not. This is one of his better rhymes, I think. But
yeah, it's pretty good.
But still, man, that's like being the world's tallest midget. You know.
I met the world's tallest midget.
Oh, you did. Oh,
The world's how tall is the world's tallest midget?
5'11".
Wow, really? Holy
Yeah.
shit! I want to see the world's tallest midget fight the world's shortest man.
World's shortest giant, right? They're
Yeah,
both
there
like
you go.
5'11".
Oh, shit.
Come on and get it. Put that shit in your ride. Yeah, put squirrel piss on that shit.
What?
Squirrel piss, man. Didn't you know about squirrel piss?
No. Can you educate me on the wonders of squirrel piss, please? Go ahead.
Yeah, the more shit you dip in squirrel piss, it'll scare off the other squirrels because they'll think they're in some other squirrel's territory, because that's how they mark their territory, man, is with their piss. So you put that squirrel piss out there. I don't know how you get it. You got to milk the squirrel for the squirrel piss. You got to try to trap a squirrel and then get him to pee in a urinal, but you know, it's worth it.
Squirrel piss is stored in the nuts.
Yeah, for somebody come and take it. Like they took mine, I done took time with your ass. Nah, get the fuck out, cause you ain't tell the truth that day in your life. I think you're fucking probably tonight. Gonna tell another motherfucker. Go and tell it to that other brother. Yeah.
Woo!
Float
He's on fire.
Yeah. All the baby bitches go home. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good backup dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how much I mean, like, what more can you possibly say about this?
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm glad he took over for Hugh Hefner, man. I'm sad to see Hugh go, but this guy, he's rocking the style, man. He's got styles for miles.
Larry Flint's still alive, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
That's right. That's right.
Holy shit. You're right, man. Well, we should try to contact this guy if you're ever going to do a cringe rap battle on Drunken Peasants, and get this guy to cringe rap battle some other cringe rapper. We'll get in contact with one of the others.
Should he rap battle?
I don't know, man. But we'll have to have a tournament to determine the best of the worst, man.
The best of the worst. The tolerably cringy.
Hell yeah.
Cringy with style.
Yeah. Cringy with swag.
Swag cringy. Like it's swinge?
Ooh. Look at that. Trump's going Super Saiyan 3, man.
Yeah. That's freaky.
Alright, today we're going to show you why it's very good to buy an acrylic water pipe. Number one, when you drop an acrylic water pipe, it won't break.
Shit.
Very strong acrylic. It won't break. Dishwasher safe, so you can put this in the dishwasher. It'll last much longer than a glass water pipe. It can also withstand a lot of heat. And to prove that to you today, I have this Christmas wrapping paper that I'm going to take some of this wrapping paper, just like that.
You see the Kratom sign up at the top? Pimp Mug needs that for the background.
Definitely.
I'm going to wrap it in Christmas wrapping paper, but, of course, we're going to take some lighter fluid and soak the paper real good. Just going to show you how they last. And they can take some very good heat, a good amount of heat. Gonna just make sure that.
What the fuck is he doing? This is just like.
He's wrapping a present, man, for grandma for Christmas.
Lighter fluid on it, right?
I watched another video like this recently where the guy smashed a whole case.
Oh, he smashed a case of bongs or what?
Yeah, with cinder blocks.
It's nice and snug on the water pipe. Gonna put some more lighter fluid on there.
What is he doing?
He's creating.
Make sure it's all. Follow me.
At least he's going outside. At least he's going outside.
Yeah.
He's not that retarded where he was gonna like light it up right there. This is a terrible idea.
So it's really getting the most heat you can ever get on an acrylic, you know, while you're at this point. But we'll afraid to touch that. It's really
Don't touch it, you idiot! Don't touch it.
Oh,
It's like
shit.
gone.
What? It melted.
Yeah, what the fuck? What was it supposed to withstand being on fire?
You know what? Shut this shit off. Shut that.
Wow.
Shut this shit off.
Shut it off, shut it off.
Oh, it's so amazing. That was really impressive.
He thought it was gonna like he thought it couldn't melt or something.
And for my next trick, I'll make this bong disappear.
Yeah, that's basically what he did.
He-Man
Last year
thinks weed smokers are wizards, man.
Yeah, we're wizards.
Marquette. Yeah. Libtard Marquette. I met somebody named Wilbur with Wilbur Construction. I'll just leave it at that for his name. I asked him if
Speaking
he
of
was
wizards,
hiring.
is
He
this
said,
Dumbledore?
yeah.
Who
I
is
called.
this?
Evidently, he knew my number, and I get the raspberry treatment on the phone. You know what that means. It doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, my little experience with him was interesting. He said, "Would you shave your beard?" I said, "Are you kidding me? You got to be joking." This nation, when you go back to the late 1800s, men who built this nation all had beards, the working class, you know, the ones who were out there working. But I know where this mentality...
And the slaves that actually built everything.
Well, I mean, just in general, men did have beards around that time, but I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't understand his point.
Holiday comes from.
Right. They said wooden teeth too, so we should have wooden teeth.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I saw a report that said George Washington's wooden teeth were actually slave teeth. He actually would pick.
I don't know if that's true, but who knows?
I don't know if it's true either, but you never know with the internet, man.
Well, you know,
There
a
you
lot of
go.
founding fathers had dysentery, right? They died from the inside out. It's
You see the picture? See the Nazis?
Man,
It's the liberals. Yeah, Nazis. They don't like Jews. Why? Because they got beards. But I'm not Jewish. See,
Troll.
Germans, they're all smooth-skinned possums. No hair on their faces, see? All smooth-skinned possums. They're all attacking the guy with the beard. See, they're getting ready to take those scissors and snip it long hair
Troll.
off, too.
Holy shit.
man, right? He's responding to G-Man, so I guess he is inherently a troll.
That's
troll.
fucked up, man. Holy shit, this is crazy. There's a conspiracy, man. The Nazis, they're not anti-Semitic. They're against people with beards, man. It's a facial hair thing, man.
Facial hair thing. Alex Jones was talking about that too. He was talking about mustaches, demonic mustaches. Heard about demonic mustaches.
That's a
Just-
typical mentality of these liberal employers that are in so much control of what's left of the job market in the U.S. Hey, no problem, Wilbur. No problem. There's plenty of people out there who really want somebody who's
Really want
reliable, responsible, who don't smoke, drink, or do drugs. Oh, they're out there. They're just not around here in the Marquette area. You know, Marquette's a college town. They've already brainwashed everybody. They stopped teaching.
All right, what a troll. All right, look at
Stop
this.
teaching the Bible and start teaching liberalism.
Look at this abomination of a
right.
video. You have to see this video. This video is absolute shit. It's not funny. There's no talent behind it. It's just garbage.
Damn it. Fuck.
Hey there, Teddy Rubskin here, and it's time for snack time where we talk about snack.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Cutting the fur.
No,
Yep.
good luck with that. I'm proud of this shit. This ain't like stupid poetry about, you know.
This is great. This is awesome.
And today I wanted to tell you about a quick and simple recipe for a delicious fucking snack called Cheetos Chili Dog Surprise.
Right.
And the surprise is that you may actually fucking like it. You know, it starts with a fucking bag of Cheetos.
How old is this video?
5 years, maybe.
You've been playing with this fucking bear for 5 years, dude.
Cheetos are crunchy. Those are the kinds of but you can use Cheetos Puffs.
You to it like Teddy Rubskin right here. Yeah, sticking to it.
Teddy, you have lost some weight since back then, dude. But I like the beard you used to have.
I've been working out. You know, I eat a lot of rhubarb. Rhubarb's good for the blood.
Crunchy, you know, right? Take that, put it in a fucking bowl, right? Then you get some fucking chili. You know, I like the no beans chili because it's like all meat. You know, it's good for this purpose because it's like chili dog stuff. But you can use fucking any kind of chili you want to. Chunky, with beans, it doesn't fucking matter.
I wonder how many people made this shit. Like they're they're following along. They're following the recipe along with the cousin of Snuggles, the fabric softener bear.
Yeah. Right. No. Some people did actually eat the Cheetos Chili Dog Surprise.
Pour that shit on top of the Cheetos, right? Yeah. And then you get some little fucking hot dogs. I use fucking little Vienna sausages because
those things right there.
What the fuck else to do with them? You know, what are you supposed to do with fucking Vienna sausages?
This is gas station gourmet, man. You can make this meal from going to a holiday station or a gas station. Man.
Exactly.
Oh man,
kind of born from these things.
This is
I don't know how to eat these things, right? So I came up with a recipe of how to eat them. You know.
Oh my god! How about not eat them? Why does it have to become a mission to figure out how to eat them?
Right. Well, I mean, I had them. Gotta do something with them, right?
You just eat them. They didn't go in anything. Well, they go in this fucking thing, right? Just put them in there.
Oh my god! Oh, it looks fucking gross.
They stir it up. Stir it up so the fuck.
Meat should not be in a can. Meat should need to be refrigerated. Any meat that doesn't need to be kept a certain temperature and is kept in like a can swimming in some weird juice, man, I just can't eat it.
But so this thing is good at any temperature.
No, this is gross.
It's good cold, right?
You know, chili's covering fucking everything, you know. Then you add some fucking onions.
Making me hungry, guys.
That looks fucking good.
Yeah, red onion.
Yeah, and then add some fucking mustard. Yeah, mustard for the authentic fucking chili dog flavor. You know. Yeah.
That's right.
What's
yeah,
our cream?
You guys can do whatever you want, though. You know, fucking try it. You can like it, you know, but make it your own, man. Maybe you want to fucking add some hot salsa instead, or sour cream, or
sour cream. Yeah, it's good.
I don't know. Try it, man, and if you do, fucking take a picture, or do a video, and send it to me. I'd love to fucking see it, you know?
It looks like shit.
Ranch.
Like literal shit.
I would relish seeing you guys fucking, relish. Yeah, you can fucking put relish on it, man. That would be fucking good. Yeah. So, that's my fucking recipe for Cheetos Chili Dog Surprise. Hey.
Dude, that's great, man. Holy shit, Teddy. I gotta try that, man. You got me hungry, dude.
Real fucking good.
People love to be contrarians. They're like, yeah, it looks pretty good. Man, that shit is an abomination. What are you actually eating? You don't even know what you're eating.
Mustard's good. Mustard makes it so good.
the mystery of what you're actually consuming is what makes it good. I mean, like,
it's made from pink slime, right? The Vienna sausages. It's definitely made from.
I don't know what it's made out of or what animal parts it comes from. It's probably like a mixture of all different types of like ground animal parts.
Yes. The whole fucking chicken. It's mechanically separated chicken, which means there's a whole chicken that's just pushed through a grate, and then whatever comes out is like cleaned with ammonia and turned into pink slime.
So it's a try some new food. Admiral Murphy said, I try new food all the time, but that is barely considered food to me. So I don't consider that a new food. Sorry,
Yeah.
like I've eaten snails and all kinds of stuff that a lot of people probably wouldn't eat.
Really, how were the snails, man?
I like them. It's like escargot.
Escargot.
I like that stuff a lot. And chicken hearts. I've eaten chicken hearts before at a Brazilian
those are good.
steakhouse. They like cook them in garlic, but I don't know, like meat from a can and just like all that shit. It just sounds gross.
Have you ever had Spam before?
Oh yeah, Spam's good.
Oh, in Hawaii they love Spam. Yeah, that shit grosses me out.
That's a good video. If you guys like that video, check out Teddy Rubskin's channel. Teddy Rubskin.
Yeah, so what's up between you and Teddy Ruxpin? Are you guys cordial or?
Well, I'm actually going to do a video about the new Teddy Ruxpin that just came out. It's got weird LED eyes, right? It's like little screens on his eyes, kind of glow in the dark in a weird, fucking creepy way, right?
Oh, shit.
And it's a flop. It's a flop. The new Teddy Ruxpin came out, and it's a flop.
I just replayed this because I wasn't sure if it showed up. I didn't get to see it. Anyway, yeah, the new Teddy Ruxpin. Like, so you're just disappointed. I knew someone that had one when I was younger, and they would put the cassette tapes in it, and it would talk. It was pretty weird.
Yeah. Well, the new one's even fucking weirder, and it sucks. Nobody likes it. It's not selling one.
If there isn't a tape player embedded in its chest, man, then I don't want it, man.
No. I mean, there's like living toys that are selling great. You know, the Furbies are doing fine.
Yeah.
Ever heard of a thing called a Hatchimal?
No, I've never heard of that.
Big selling toy this Christmas. It's like an egg, and like hatches, and there's some kind of Furby thing inside. You don't know what color. You don't know what it's going to be until it hatches, and then it's like alive. You have to feed it and shit.
Wow. Heavy duty, man.
Right, and the new Teddy Ruxpin isn't alive. Like that, you don't feed him. You don't. It's there. It's just there. It tells stories and creeps you out. That's what he does. Nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to say it. We got apps for that, right?
Yeah. Well, just as long as he doesn't come on YouTube and start his own YouTube channel in competition to yours, man. But I like yours, Teddy. There's no way he could compete with you, man.
Thanks, man. Well, you know, the thing is that toys in general are dying. Toys R Us is going out of business. And, you know, kids don't like action figures. You know,
oh, man.
Selling, but, you know, for the most part, lots of toy lines that have been long-standing good sellers are dying off, you know. Yeah. Nerf is having trouble. Nerf is having trouble. What? Nerf? How is this possible?
We lucked out with the toys that were around when we were kids, you know. There was some crazy shit.
All the Nerf weapons were awesome.
Yeah, those things are fucking the ones that shoot like hundreds of rounds a second.
The bow and arrow was pretty awesome. I had the Gatling gun that would shoot the little balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a cannon that shot a big fucking giant Nerf rocket.
Wow.
Right, you like pull it all the way back. There's a big spring in it, and it was a patom. You don't want to get hit in the face with it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Yeah, we had the best toys, man. My Pet Monster, fucking Boglins.
Boglins.
Yeah, those were rubber puppet things. All those things.
And then remember that line of treasure trolls that came out? I think they're like monster trolls or something. They had like a Batman one and a Cyclops one.
I was really into like He-Man and G.I. Joe. And I had a lot of the Star Wars action figures before I found out they might be worth something. So I packed them all away, you know.
What?
Oh, Teddy's got something. He's got.
I know the trolls you're talking about, but I got some other trolls here.
Oh, he's got some trolls. Cool. All right.
This Teenage Mutant Ninja Troll thing, right? Weird hair on top, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird, very weird. I got a couple of these. I'm gonna make a video about it. It's just like,
whoa, cool.
Ninja Turtle crossed with a treasure troll.
I'm sorry, I can't, I can't do it. I could not eat that shit.
You wouldn't do it, man. Maybe you should make it a Patreon perk, man. Get the
worst was the sausage, the Vienna sausage. That shit looks gross.
It is. It's pretty.
How can you even call that Vienna sausage? Seriously, you know.
Hey, this thing's nasty. Can't eat them by themselves. Can't put them on crackers. What the fuck you gonna do with it?
Yeah, I don't know. How did that even end up around for you to use?
I don't know. I had some canned meats laying around, kind of accumulated. Right. I don't know what to do with it.
So they just fell from the sky and just like kind of accumulated there.
Right. Canned meats.
You didn't go to the store and look at it and be like, this looks good. You just accumulated them.
I didn't know what it came from. We had sausages. I'm like, I gotta eat this.
Oh.
Until fucking next time, keep on snacking. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, God. All right. Oh, no, I already saw this guy. How about... Oh, yeah, I already saw that guy. All right.
Touch God's
video.
What?
You like crazy products, right?
Yeah.
There's a thing called the Ab-Doer. Ab-Doer. It's called the Ab-Doer. Oh my God. The Ab-Doer. It does your abs. Just trust me. Ab-Doer. It's actually invented by a guy named John Ab-Doer.
Oh shit. It was his destiny to fucking make the Ab-Doer, man.
The Ab-Doer, it does your abs. It's an amazing exercise device, like unlike anything you've ever fucking seen before in your entire life. It can literally tone your entire body and give you a back massage at the same time.
And if you want to buy one, the affiliate link is in the description bar below. No,
seriously. Ab-Doer. It does your abs.
Wow, the Ab-Doer.
Right?
Holy shit.
I'm looking at it. It looks ridiculous.
It's amazing. It exercises your entire body and gives you a back massage at the same time.
Holy shit.
There's a video called Fat Guy Training for Tough Guy, Episode 6, The Ab-Doer. That's a video.
Yeah.
I was catching on. Everybody loves the Ab-Doer. Once you try the Ab-Doer, you will not do any other doer. It's the only doer that you need.
Fuck the Ab-Doer. I'm tired of hearing about this.
They're going to see some things happen. You're going to say, my God, why are people falling over dead?
That's right.
Holy shit. Jim Baker's looking.
Because they touch God's anointed.
You better contact him, Teddy. Maybe you can make a bonus bucket with your fucking Vienna sausage chili Cheetos, man.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Right?
Yeah.
And even people who have blasphemed Billy Graham's memory.
Oh.
It's on the internet. You know that.
Oh, sick.
They're so sick in America that they don't respect anything.
Right.
They don't respect God.
No.
They don't. You know what they're talking about? They're going to do now. They're going to.
I like how he acts like he's getting all mad. He doesn't give a shit.
Remove all the crosses at the great cemetery in Washington.
Well, they can't do that.
In Washington. Washington. People here hate it when people say Washington.
Yeah. I'm down with this idea, man. Getting rid of the crosses. Hell yeah. I'm so down with that. It's a symbol of evil, man. They need to get rid of that shit.
Right.
Symbol of evil.
No,
How could they remove all the crosses
I am not kidding.
at Arlington?
That's
okay.
where all the soldiers, millions of them, are buried.
The white crosses our soldiers
Thousands and
who were
thousands.
Ricky's age, who died for this country.
They have no respect for those that have gone
Holy
before.
shit.
There's nothing like going to
Washington.
Arlington
Even the
Cemetery and
history of
seeing
America
that.
is being
Lady,
desecrated.
My.
Get out of me. She's a freaky lady, right? She's like Jim Baker's replacement for Tammy Faye.
Yeah. She's the new Tammy Faye. She doesn't look as crazy as Tammy Faye. She's a lot younger too.
Still a lot of makeup. Still a lot of like, wow.
A lot, but not as much as Tammy Faye. Tammy Faye looked like a fucking clown.
This chick looks a little bit like the Bride of Chucky doll, man. If it was a little bit more melted.
Yeah, that's right. The Bride of Chucky doll. Yeah, I definitely see that.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
There's nothing to respect anymore. So we are in the last days.
All right.
Shit. There's nothing. There's nothing left to respect. The end of days has begun.
All right, here's the fucking Ab-Doer.
The all-new Ab-Doer 360. It combines ab toning and muscle shaping with aerobics into a fun, easy to.
Yeah. The Ab-Doer.
How much are they paying you?
I don't have one of these, but I want one real bad.
That would be weird to see a teddy bear do the Ab-Doer. Do you have to order an extra small one?
It can be done.
Called
Life will
Ab-Doer.
find a way.
Dramatically shed pounds. And get the sensational washboard abs you've
it touched them. Sexy abs.
always dreamed of, and it's more fun than you ever thought possible. The secret to the Ab-Doer 360 is the patented core support column with multi-direction technology.
This looks dumb as fuck. How does this work?
It exercises your entire body. Multi-directional technology. What? It's amazing.
Oh,
doing
so
jumping jacks exercises your whole body too, man.
It's almost like blast processing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This
I see.
powerful resistance mechanism allows you to work every region of your midsection 360 degrees, including your lower abs, upper abs, your love handle.
I can't imagine sitting on this being like, ah! What the fuck?
You can do that without the fucking Ab-Doer. You just sit there and rotate. It's not fucking right.
Even all the way around your back.
It gives you a great workout.
It gets all those positions. I mean, come on, right?
Ooh, wait, look at her. She look at how she fucking got
15 pounds? This does not look like 15 pounds lost. It looks like more.
She just got an abortion, that's all.
You're having so much fun, you don't even realize you're working out.
Now that I've lost these 31 pounds,
Suck it in! Suck it in!
my God, I feel like I'm a different person. This is amazing.
The Ab-Doer 360's major upgrades include the amazing new dynamic fluidity
Holy
seat.
shit, it's like a Sibian, man.
It's a Sibian.
Just like a stability ball engages your core, when you sit on the fluidity seat, your muscles automatically fire, like the water in this bottle reacts to the dynamic movements. You'll burn more calories than ever before to deliver a 360-degree total body transformation faster than ever before. The Ab-Doer 360 also targets your arms, chest, and back, as well as your legs, thighs, and glutes. Whether you're a
leg motion in any normal chair or anything like that. No, you got to have the Ab-Doer to do that.
Wouldn't you feel ridiculous if someone saw you doing this?
Yeah, dude. This is like snake oil for exercise equipment, man. This is bullshit, man. You do not need the Ab-Doer to sit there and move your legs back and forth and tilt around.
Like working out, looking cool while you do it.
beginner or an athlete, now you can quickly transform the way you look.
Oh my God. Hold on a second.
It's amazing. Amazing.
They show it. There we go. That's 15 pounds? That difference?
They didn't mention he got his hernia removed, man. Fuck.
Transform the way you look and feel, no matter your size, shape, or age. It's easy. Forget old-fashioned crunches that can hurt your neck and back. Get up off the cold, hard floor and into a comfortable seated position. The adductor grip supports your thighs to make the swivel action easy, while the comfort groove takes pressure off your pelvis, hip joints, and tailbone. Plus, the brand new dual foam roller system comforts your back muscles on both sides.
How long can... Oh, yeah, it's massaging their back. I can see that. That's amazing.
Wow.
It massages your back while
Look at
yes. Lose weight.
I like how this girl, who's probably like a fitness model or something, acts like she's so excited that she's losing weight with the Ab-Doer, because that's probably exactly how she came to look exactly how she does,
All over
right?
your body.
Yay!
Made of gym quality heavy gauge steel, the Ab-Doer 360 even folds up for easy storage. University research shows the Ab-Doer 360 is
Are you kidding me? Look at this scene here. You think this really happened? There's like a man in a white lab coat, like watching a woman.
They did extensive studies.
Look at these. There might have been studies. That's fine, but you think it looked like this? It looks like she's on the.
Wait, look. You look at the studies. You'll see. Right.
Hold on. It looks like she's on the fucking holodeck or something.
Right?
Well, they did these studies at the same university that G-Man graduated from, man.
I see.
an effective way to exercise your abdominal muscles. It activates the ab muscles just like a gold standard crunch, but you're up off the floor.
What the fuck are they creating like Bane or something? Is this like a laboratory? And now we shall create the next great super soldier.
Using the Ab-Doer.
Yeah.
Seated in padded comfort. In fact, the Ab-Doer.
Is it Weapon X? Like, what is this shit?
Yeah, Wolverine had to train with the Ab-Doer.
Yeah. It's all like dimly lit and with like pink lighting and like pink and blue lighting. There's like a blue tint.
Even earned the seal of approval from the National Health and Wellness Organization.
Member tested and recommended.
Yeah.
It's your turn to finally have the
Whoa! Just can't keep my hands off you. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm all pretty fucking awesome.
Body you've always wanted. Call or go online now to find out how you can try the Ab-Doer 360 for 30 days before you buy it for only $14.95. Plus, when you order today,
$14.95. $14.95.
That's pretty fucking cheap for the Ab-Doer, man.
Accelerated results and the nutrition guide, so you can eat delicious meals for even.
$14.95.
You get to try it for 30 days before you get the money subtracted. Holy fuck, Teddy Rubskin, I think you just changed my life, man. I'm gonna have to get the Ab-Doer.
You'll become Weapon X in no time.
Even more impressive weight loss and this motivational workout calendar to chart your progress. It gets even better.
Oh, it does?
18 minutes, and we
but wait, there's more.
John's special instructional DVD and his beginner, intermediate, and advanced level workouts. You won't believe how incredibly fun and motivating they are. Altogether, that's an over $100 value, free, just for ordering now. And when you call, ask about the extra resistance rods for even more advanced results. And the 6-pack massage rollers that work all the way down to your lower back for an even more incredible massage.
It doesn't really look incredible. I mean, they're just rollers with foam on them. I mean, what the fuck is that really going to do? That sounds like they're like, oh, you know what else we can tell them? It massages your back for you too, actually.
That's the whole selling point, man.
Designed by a chiropractor. What is chiropractors? Practicers, the chiropractic?
Chiropractic.
Yeah. This is what happens when Nintendo stops doing motion control games, man. Shit like this happens, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep people active somehow.
Right, the Switch is going to make people sedentary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally. What?
Let's see what else we got going on here. Lawmakers sorry for spreading anti-Semitic weather conspiracy.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's raining Jews.
The Jews are behind the snow?
You didn't know that, man? Holy
A local
fuck.
lawmaker in Washington, D.C. has apologized for sharing a video based on a conspiracy theory that Jewish financiers control the weather.
Ah.
Councilman Trayvon White Sr. posted a video of snow flurries on Friday and warned of climate manipulation. He blamed the Rothschilds, a famous Jewish business dynasty, who are a target of anti-Semitic conspiracies. Well, did he say it was because they were Jewish, or did he just blame these people who happen to be Jewish?
I love how there's a specific form of racism just for Jewish people. Like, these people aren't just racist; they're anti-Semitic. They love everybody.
I don't know.
The Jews they hate.
If he was like, oh, it's because they're evil Jews or something, then I'd be like, oh, he did it against Jews. But otherwise, maybe he just believes these people are corrupt in general.
Right.
So,
well,
I'll be right back. I got a French vanilla situation.
All right, have a good time.
Hope everything comes out all right, man.
Mr. White apologized for his comments on social media and said that he did not intend to be anti-Semitic. I really do apologize, he said on Twitter. I work very closely with the Jewish community and never wanted to offend anyone, especially with anti-Semitic remarks.
How is it?
Oh, he played the I have Jewish friends card. The lawmaker said his Jewish friends were helping him realize the way his comments said in the Facebook video were rooted in anti-Semitic thought that dates back centuries. Well, I didn't see the video, so I don't know what the video said, so maybe that's fucked up.
You haven't seen inside these synagogues, man. I'm telling you, they're in there doing Indian rain dances and shit, man. They're summoning the storms. The Jews, man, they're influencing the weather. They're doing these rain dances. It's fucking beautiful, man. They're calling down the storm clouds because they're the chosen ones, man.
He probably didn't mean it. I think he was just like, who knows? But maybe he did. I don't really care.
I don't know, man. Like, is that a bad thing to be able to control the weather? Like, how is that an insult?
Depends on what you do with it. If you're like, if you control the weather and you're the one making hurricanes when hurricanes happen, then yeah, there's a problem. But I don't think anyone can control the weather. So, I've heard other conspiracy theories too.
Yeah.
That the government can do it. Like there's a place up in Alaska. Jesse Ventura said that. Yeah. He went to a place in Alaska where they had some, I can't remember the name of the device.
Yeah, it's called HARP, H-A-R.
Yep. Okay.
High frequency aurora something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard
what
him
they
talk
do is
about
they
that.
shoot a bunch of energy into the ionosphere, and it actually can affect things like weather and shit, supposedly, because, you know, but we'll have to see. It's a conspiracy with Jesse the Brain Ventura.
The mind. Jesse the mind. Richard Dawkins complains people confusing him with Stephen Hawking. Why aren't you in a wheelchair? Really? They didn't really look that much alike.
Well, you know, they're both champions of the anti-God movement, so, you know, that fucking Stephen Hawking, he was so anti-God, right? That's why he did everything he did, because he hated God, man. It's all a conspiracy to go against the church, man. No, I'm kidding. Sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen. Sarcasm.
Richard Hawkins. You see this tweet? Many excellent young science graduates would give their all for a job in television. So where did a leading TV company find the editorial producer who just invited me to talk to us about the life and legacy of our colleague Richard Hawkins?
It's like the Glanderson Booper of the fucking science community, man. You just put those guys together, man. Richard Hawkins, man. Holy shit.
Teddy Rubskin, man. He's eating those fucking chili surprises.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Now he's got to go take a big fat dump after that Vienna.
Oh shit, look at that. Is that
Did Teddy shrink?
Holy shit. Is that his stunt double? Holy fuck.
Chester Cheetah?
Chester Cheetah. Dude. I didn't know Teddy Rubskin had roommates, man. Holy shit. My mind is blown.
Check out this story.
Oh no, what?
Flight attendant orgy denied by airline despite being caught on camera.
That's what happens when Austin Powers is flying, man. Holy
Looks like
shit.
this was in China, or on a Chinese airline, at least.
Say flight attendant.
Even better.
Flight attendant orgy denied by airline despite being caught on camera.
I heard that. I just had to get off the toilet. No wiping. Had to find out about it.
Okay.
Holy shit, I want to see the fucking footage of this. This sounds hot. A bunch of Asian flight attendants having a lesbian orgy. Holy shit.
A lot of flight attendants are men, too.
Oh, that's right. Well.
Oh.
Evan sounds disappointed. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. A Chinese airline has denied rumors that its flight attendants were filmed engaging in a hotel room orgy after footage was posted on social media last week.
It happened in a hotel? That's stupid. If it happens, how is that related? What they do in their spare time, their free time, man?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. I was thinking on a plane too. I'm like, oh shit, well they got caught. I guess it was on film because they filmed it.
Probably, man. It's one of those Page situations. Did you see that fucking sex tape of Page getting nailed by Xavier Woods? And
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen such a video.
Pro wrestling chick?
Yeah, Paige from wrestling, man. Oh yeah, she likes to wrestle, dude. You should see her box.
Weird that there's all kinds of crazy shit going on behind the scenes with the pro wrestlers. Right? There's all kinds of sex. You have no fucking clue. No kind of orgy.
She had a picture. There's a picture of her. There's a picture of her with when she had the women's title belt, and she took a picture with like jizz all over the belt. She had someone jizz all on the yeah.
That's worse than what Alondra Blaze did to the fucking thing.
And then there's also a video of her getting banged by at least 2 wrestlers at the same time. There's like a third person holding the camera, so they were probably involved too.
Right. I mean, wait. Hogan, it was because of his sex tape he was doing, right?
Yeah.
Doing a sex tape when somebody recorded him saying something, and then he was able to sue them for like everything. And now Hogan's just like fucking rich as shit.
Well, he didn't get in trouble for the sex tape. He got in trouble for saying the N-word on the sex tape, man. That's why they kicked him out.
There's so many wrestling sex tapes floating around. You know, there's something where the Undertaker's getting a blowjob. There's got a video where Mankind is like fucking 2 chicks at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. Hulk Hogan kicked out of the Hall of Fame.
Right.
O.J. Simpson allowed to remain in the Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's real. See, the Football Hall of Fame is real. For an actual fucking accomplishment and shit. Right?
It's true. Well, I mean, but I'll tell you what though. I mean, I would say Hogan accomplished making a lot of fucking money for the company that still exists today. You know.
Oh yeah. Vince wouldn't have succeeded if he didn't get Hulk from Vern Gagne. WWE would have went nowhere, man.
It's like having like the network, right? The wrestling network, you can sign up and watch match every, right? Except for the Hogan matches, they're not on there. They've been deleted. You know.
Shit. Wow.
Well, I mean,
really?
not all of them. I mean, you could still watch Andre and Hogan and stuff because that would be ridiculous if they didn't have the main event.
First WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, they did edit out Chris Benoit as well, I think, from the.
I don't believe so. I think it's all still there. I'm pretty sure it's all still there. Yeah, because I've been a subscriber of it for a long time, and I've never had like a main event of a pay-per-view or something cut out because of one of them being in it. But you know, the older guys, they get these Legends contracts, which is almost like a retirement, but they get to like, you know, show up on TV sometimes and get paid to like, you know, come around and make appearances and that kind of stuff. Hogan got fired from that. So
did you hear about the Hulk Hogan movie that almost happened?
Which one?
There's a bunch of Hulk Hogan movies that did happen.
Well, there was one that Hogan was going to sign off on, right?
Ooh.
And these two directors had like exclusive access to his life. They're going to make a movie about it. And then something happened and Hogan changed his mind. He's like, I don't like these guys anymore. But when they were doing it, he said that the guy he wanted to cast as himself, right, was Chris Hemsworth.
Really?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, so they were going to do it about his life, huh?
Right.
Wow,
right.
Okay.
But for whatever reason,
he was going to have Thor play him.
Right.
Interesting.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Would he have to take roids too? Like, because I think a lot of Hollywood actors take roids because I don't think there's like a roid test to be in a movie. So, like, I'm pretty sure The Rock. I'm pretty sure The Rock is on roids like regularly, but I could be wrong.
I think Jack Nicholson had to give back an Oscar because he was taking performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, man.
One of the Oscars. The one he got for fucking terms of endearment. Yeah, he gave that one back. He's like, fine, you can have it.
Yeah.
I was on lots of drugs, right? That one.
Huh? Someone in the chat said, so Hogan made a sex tape? Yes, he did.
What? Wait. Where have you guys been?
And then check out my next episode of Evan Lefavor Live. Speaking of sex tapes, because we're going to watch a porno that Nintendo owns the rights to this porno. It's called the Super Hornio Brothers.
How can you watch it?
There's an edited version where it's just the scenes without the sex in them. So
Is Ron Jeremy in it? Is that the one with Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, Ron Jeremy's in it. So
right, it's pretty nuts. I mean, if they got the sex scenes, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they cut out the sex and just you miss them.
You're gonna watch that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you remember the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was on after school every day, every weekday.
I got a picture of me when I met Lou Albano. I was just 5 years old, and I went to this Nintendo thing, and he was dressed as Super Mario, and I met Lou Albano. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pro wrestler, right? I mean, there was already an animated cartoon version of Captain Lou Albano, like on the Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling, right?
Yeah, I used to watch that too.
And he was the voice of Super Mario, and he liked being Super Mario, I guess. So,
yeah, he used to tape rubber bands to his face.
Yeah.
So if you count having a number of action figures made of your likeness as any kind of stardom, right? Ernie Hudson, the Black Ghostbuster, actually he's quite ahead of the game, you know. He's got a bunch of action figures made of him just because he happened to be in movies like Congo. They made action figures of that, right? And it just happened in a bunch of movies that they made action figures of.
Yeah, right? I saw him at a Comic-Con in his Ghostbuster costume.
Oh, sweet.
Some people love that shit. They stick to it. They're like, yeah, I'm going to go fuck a Ghostbuster. Other people are like, no, I'm not a Ghostbuster anymore. Like Bill Murray. He's like, fuck you. I'm not a Ghostbuster anymore. Get out of my dick. Right?
Speaking of that, in Minneapolis and Minnesota, we have the Mall of America. They have this place in the Mall of America where you can go and get an action figure of you made. They do a full 3D scan of you, and you get an action figure made.
That would be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Ben and Billy the Fridge should come to Minneapolis someday and get action figures made.
That was the location of the first WCW Nitro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God! There used to be a lame ass Hulk Hogan restaurant there. It was
yeah, there was a
Hulk Hogan's Pasta Mania.
Oh, that's fucking yes. I know what
And
you're talking
it
about.
looked like fucking SpaghettiOs. It looked nasty.
Oh yeah, it was a horrible. The food there was horrible, but it had Macho Man and Hulk. You know, their faces were all over it. It was great.
Pasta Mania, yeah.
Pasta Mania, that's what.
Dig it.
He's got the elbow drop macaroni, man, from Macho Man.
Elbow macaroni for real for the elbow drop?
That would be hilarious. I don't know if that was true. There's still some like abandoned Hulk Hogan Pasta Mania restaurants out there.
Wow.
I've looked them up.
I would love to get some pasta for some, yeah, because it's such a good idea. There's really no fast food pasta, right?
Some when I lived in Ohio, there's a restaurant called Fazoli's, and they're like a fast food Italian restaurant.
Endless fucking breadsticks. Right?
Yeah.
If you're dying in, you can eat nothing but breadsticks.
Yeah, you can go like into a carb coma eventually, because that shit makes me sleep.
They need an atheist Italian restaurant called the Flying Spaghetti Monster, man. That'd be great.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Well, now that we know about the Ab-Doer, we can all die happy.
It massages your back while you're getting the fucking exercise in your entire body. Your entire body.
Someone says Fazoli's is fake ass shit. Of course it is. It's fast food. It's like Taco Bell. Taco Bell isn't real Mexican food. Taco Bell is garbage disguised as Mexican food.
You know what we should do? We should start selling condoms as workout equipment. And we'll be like, you can burn pounds having sex. You can burn so many calories. All you got to do is put on this condom and start wiggling your hips back and forth. Oh, yeah. Because might as well have sex. That's a great way to work out. Get to bust a nut and you burn calories. Holy shit. I want to make that infomercial.
Well, I mean the shake weight. Is there anything more ridiculous than the shake weight? I mean, even after all the years, it's still the fucking. It's still a silly fucking thing.
See, this is. Where is it? Here's the abomination that is Fazoli's. This is Fazoli's right here.
Oh, yeah, it's such good shit. It's like Italian Taco Bell.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, Yeah, it is. It's garbage.
Yeah.
If you're really hungry, then yeah, it tastes great.
It's super cheap, though. You know, it doesn't cost much to make a plate of spaghetti or, you know, and
It's
some
easy to make
sauce on.
spaghetti at home. Yes, it's easy to make tacos at home too. But what? Or to make tacos? It's really easy to make tacos. It's so fucking easy to make tacos, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fast food spaghetti.
Round up some beef with the seasoning in the beef. And
I'll
put
tell
the
you what though, if you use a flour tortilla, you are eating a burrito. You're not eating a taco.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean American taco.
Damn you.
Like a Mexican taco is like, yeah, Mexican taco. I expect different shit than from an American taco. You know.
Yeah. Like
how long do you think before we start getting accused of a cultural appropriation for eating another culture's food?
Long time.
I'm sure that's happened. I'm positive that's already happened. I don't give a shit.
I mean, on a small scale, sure, but on a big scale, it's going to be a
You know
long
what
time.
You know what they're doing? They're putting their like if okay, if a Mexican person gets mad at me for eating Mexican food, all they're doing is taking business away from other Mexicans that open the Mexican restaurants around me. So they're retarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, there's a Mexican guy who wanders around with a cooler selling fucking tamales to people, right?
Sure.
And they're like, oh, you buy that, some of that, right? But rather than going to a restaurant where they got some standards as far as cleanliness and shit, rather than a fucking Mexican guy with a cooler full of tamales.
Oh, that's a fairly common thing depending on, where you live.
Yeah.
I mean like, what fast food place was advertising truck food? Like sandwiches, like a Philly cheesesteak, truck food. Like, what the word truck and food get combined somehow?
There's a place in Portland. It's a few blocks where it's just food trucks. Food trucks just park there, and all throughout the day and night, there's food trucks that serve food to people there.
Great. Not even a stand restaurant anymore. It's just a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a good business model. You don't have to pay rent for a storefront and that kind of shit. And you can move to any location. You can try different locations and see which ones work the best.
Rule in restaurants. What's the number one, number two, and number three? Location, location, location. And you got a mobile fucking restaurant, then you got a fucking thing there. What the hell? You can just take it anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Parking out front of fucking stadium during a game. Right? You got to take it over to an event where they're having a fucking festival. There's like a band playing. Right? Right? Yeah. And then somebody invests in a bunch of these fucking trucks. And they're making some serious fucking money. Imagine Wendy's trucks and McDonald's trucks driving. Yeah. Right?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Or Uber, get some Uber driver to pick up some McDonald's and drop it off. No, you get the McDonald's just drives up to your house.
Hell yeah.
Fresh out of the fryer that's cooked in your driveway.
Well, you got to wonder why they haven't done it sooner with how long the whole ice cream man has been in the zeitgeist of our American culture. You'd think there'd be a hamburger man. You can smell him coming, and you'll have a little music playing and shit. The hamburger man, mommy, give me $2.
All right.
I want a hamburger.
I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and start the final part of the show here.
The final countdown.
So for all my patrons, anyone who wants to become a patron, private shows tomorrow. Billy the Fridge will be here. I'll have some other people lined up too. We're going to do some crazy stuff. Check it out to find out what's going on.
Definitely. It's going to be a special.
If you become a patron now, I'll just let you watch. We'll just do it on the honor system that you'll let your transaction go through.
Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. Fill it with some shit. Put some shit up there. What?
Do you have anything to ask the bear and the biological father of Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
I would say, though, if you want to send me money, you can just become a patron, too. $5.
Do it.
Yeah. It's worth it to see these shows, these private shows, because it's not quite your average regular show, especially the Trap Ben streams.
Someone in the chat,
Patreon back up there.
I missed that one. I missed that one. It was crazy.
Someone in the chat was asking who owns the show. I own this show.
Who owns the show? What kind of question is that?
I own everything on this show, without a doubt.
Oh,
no one else has their hand in it. Well, when Billy comes around, I compensate Billy for his appearances. So. Kaylee, thanks for $2. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, on tap. Really like that. Great.
Yeah.
This has been fun having you on the show tonight, Teddy.
Oh, thanks. It's been good times.
Yeah. Now that you can't stream on your own channel over Tide Pods, man. What the fuck?
Well, I was going to kickstart another stream thing where, I was going to watch stupid shit. TV commercials, that's pretty safe shit. Really old TV commercials, go way back. It's funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the more random, the better, right? Just toy commercials gets boring. There's a mix of weird shit that was just... And people record that shit on YouTube, like, just some random shit recorded on... They recorded back in 87 or something, It's very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are into 80s and 90s nostalgia, check out Teddy Rubskin's channel. He's got a lot of good...
Check it out.
A lot of good videos covering old toys and old cereals and old commercials and old cartoons and old video games. It's dope.
Oh, sweet. Do any of you jerk off to My Little Pony porn or have a booger fetish like I do? Have you seen the show before? Very sexy, snot-nosed, Perfect Pony Girls. Season 8 begins on Saturday. Evan, please take me to MLP Universe so I can be snotted on. No, I'm not into that. I don't know if these guys are. I'm guessing not.
Oh, booger fetish. I don't it's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
Whatever floats your
But
boat,
thank
man.
you. I appreciate it. Teddy Rubskin penis can destroy entire cities.
Hell yeah. Speaking of that, when are we going to get the full-length fucking Teddy Rubskin movie, dude? I want to see a movie someday, man.
I thought you were going to say full-length, like, you want me to whip it out?
Yeah, that's dirty.
I'm
not
so
Mr.
bad.
Naughty Priest, man.
I will whip it out. I'll whip it out for, I don't know. How much? Like,
we might get kicked off YouTube if you whip that out on camera, man.
He's got to lint roll it first.
Oh no, there he goes.
Yeah.
Don't do it
Someone,
for free, man.
someone said, hold on, where is it? Oh, no, I don't think I missed it. It doesn't look like I missed anything. Yeah, it's at 64-44. We're at 25% of the goal. You know what? Even though honestly, I mean, as much as I'd like to hit the goal, I'm usually happy if I just hit 50% of it, because I understand, some nights are better than others.
Yeah, Teddy, hit me up in the future, man, if you want to talk about making a full-length feature film someday, man.
Yeah, full-length feature film. It's a dream, though. I made some other
Great show tonight. Evanism is the way to go. Teddy did feel like a blast from the past character. I love his contribution to the show. Love you, Ben. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Ziggy Smalls, with your 10.
10.
Oh, yeah.
$10.
Yes. Getting.
How much is a pack of cigarettes out where you are?
I don't. You know what? I haven't smoked in a while, which is great.
Well, you know how much they are?
You know what? I don't even. They're a lot because there's like a sin tax here. So.
Yeah, in Minneapolis, they're almost up to $10 a pack now, man. I'm glad I quit that shit a long time ago.
Well, it was strange, right? Because in St. Louis, on the St. Louis side, they're like $5 a pack, right? But right across the river, they're like $7. Right across.
You got to start getting smokers to cross the river, man. Open up a smoke shop.
Let's see. The price of one pack of Marlboro cigarettes in Seattle, Washington is $9, is what it says.
Fuck.
That's insanity. Insanity. That's why I roll my own, man. You got to roll your own. It's the only way to do it.
Yeah. Well, vaping is worse than smoking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're saying there's more carcinogens and more crap in the vape juice than there is in the.
We don't even know yet. We don't even know yet.
Yep.
Oh
well.
Yeah,
man.
it was an unregulated industry for such a long time. By the time they started to regulate it, it was already everywhere.
And now they're starting, because of that, they're going to crack down on. They got a bill, They got a bill to take away all the flavors and take away also menthol.
Yeah. They did that in the UK already.
Ban menthol. What the fuck?
That's a flavor.
That is a racist bill.
That's waste.
Now because they're banning all kinds of stuff.
No, I'm telling you, any kind of
You ever had
legislation, menthol cigarettes is a direct aim at the African American community.
Have you ever had a clove cigarette? It makes you feel like your lungs are bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're not supposed to inhale that. It's like a cigar.
Yeah.
It fucks up your epiglottis, the little flap that separates your throat hole, your breathing tube, and your throat hole. Holy shit, man! Yeah,
You're supposed to let them linger in your mouth like a cigar.
Yeah, it tastes all weird and sugary.
Also go to your head and you'll be like, oh.
Yeah. Cloves are great. I used to love those fucking things.
Huh.
Oh, I feel good now. Hitting the clove.
How about you ever smoke salvia, Teddy Rubskin?
No.
Dang, you're missing out, man. You could have an out-of-body experience, man.
Oh, I've done other hallucinogens. Mushrooms, LSD, stuff like that.
Yeah, don't ever try salvia. Is not fun. Like if you want to learn that, like the soul exists and that consciousness outside of your body is possible, salvia can teach you that real fast. Because you smoke that shit and you all of a sudden your spirit's out of your body and you feel yourself merging into the shit around you. Like you'll know what it feels like to be the chair you're sitting in and shit, because your spirit is actually like out of your body. It's wild shit, man. But only trained shamans should be fucking with that shit, man.
Right.
Yeah. But fuck yeah, man. Well, you know what, Teddy? 3 months, it's only 3 months now when you get one of those stupid strikes on your channel. You'll be back live streaming in no time, buddy.
Yeah. That'll be awesome.
How often did you do live streams?
Not that often, but I was trying to get back into it. I wanted to do it weekly. I'd like to do a weekly stream, just a wacky show, like really late at night, and then like go until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Just for random shit.
You trying to get like Australians to watch or something?
Or night owls, people who are up all night doing shit.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people out there.
Oh yeah. There's a market out there for middle of the night entertainment on YouTube.
No matter when I stream, I get complaints that it's too late, because somewhere in the world it's too late, no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you can watch it after the fact. It's fine.
Being on the West Coast, it's so far behind Europe. So, places like that, they usually don't get to see the streams live.
So they're watching this in the future.
Yes.
They're in the future right now watching.
Definitely,
what
man.
time it is now. It says the time it's tomorrow or the day after that.
Hell yeah. No, people watch the ultra perspective for hundreds of thousands of years into the future, man. you got the fucking biological father of Jesus Christ on the show, dude. Could you imagine if there was like a podcast 2,000 years ago and there was footage of Jesus and shit, and you could prove that he actually exists? Well, just imagine what fuckers are gonna do in the future, man.
Well, if they could record this sonic holography or for certain rocks, then we could actually get visuals of shit that happened millions of years ago.
Oh yeah.
Or a high-tech camera, or some kind of device that we could shoot into space far enough, just like a couple 100 light years. We see 100 years in the past, and then
we could create a time telescope, man, to look into the past on Earth.
Right? Yeah. Sure.
Or we could contact an alien civilization that can actually see, what's happening on Earth from millions of years ago, and they're looking at our planet right now and seeing dinosaurs and shit, and they can record what they're seeing.
Right. Well, you ever watch Stargate?
No,
I have watched it, but I never really got into it. I've seen the movie, which is, like the show is kind of based on.
Right. Well, Man, like the movie. Yeah, the movie. Stargate.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Now, the show sucks. Let's be straight up, the show sucks. Right.
Yeah.
It was very popular though.
But there was a Stargate show, like the last Stargate show is called Stargate Universe, and that one was a little bit better. A little bit better. It had the guy from Train Spotting, you know.
You ever seen Babylon 5?
Yeah, that show was pretty good. That was all right.
I heard that Star Trek Deep Space Nine was created to compete with Babylon 5.
They were developed about the same time, and they certainly knew about the other one being done at the same time, right? And they were both, you know, they were both about space station. You're like, yeah, my show's about space station too. Well, my show's about space station, you know. So
that shit used to happen all the time, like those asteroid movies. They came out with 2 asteroid movies
like
at the same time.
Movies. There was like a creativity suck going on at the time, right? Like the ants and the Bug's Life at the same time. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's going on here, guys? Had like multiple of the same fucking movies coming out. Anyways, it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird time.
It's weird.
You know?
But it's so much more original now, man.
I don't know.
It's not like everything is a superhero movie these days,
right? Wait, did you see the clusterfuck that was the Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman?
No, I didn't see it.
I saw it. I saw Justice League. I was actually surprised. I liked it when I first saw it because my expectations were really fucking low. Like, I was expecting to really hate that movie, and it actually entertained me. Upon repeat viewings, it's not as strong at all, but, you know, the first time you...
Ben should see it. Tell him he should see it.
I don't want to see it.
No, you should. You'll be surprised.
If you have any nostalgia for any of those characters, it's worth it to see, like, Batman and the Flash interacting and shit like that. But it's still,
all together, you should see it. It's actually, you'll be surprised. You'll like it. It's like a chili dog surprise. You'll actually like it.
Yeah. It's too bad Justice League was the worst performing DCEU movie out of all of them, but because I think it's my favorite out of all of them. But.
It's a flop. Yeah, it was a fucking terrible flop. It was the most expensive movie they ever made. It was more expensive than Avatar.
That's crazy.
They just fucked themselves really hard with the. So you say, you know. Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah. Warner Brothers just fucked themselves in the ass so fucking hard.
Do you remember the Green Lantern movie?
Oh, I didn't see that one. Ryan Reynolds.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I was like, I went and saw it, and I was like, man, this could be cool. And then, because Green Lantern, I mean, there's so much you could do with that.
Yeah.
But it just was like,
And I don't remember anything about it. Do you remember anything about it?
Right? Ryan Reynolds was in it. And aliens and green power rings.
Yeah. I don't remember much about it because it was kind of crappy.
How about the movie Steel starring Shaq?
That movie, fantastically terrible. Right? I love bad movies. I love them. I just eat up bad movies so much. I don't know. So a bad movie like Steel is good for me. I'm like, oh, Steel's fucking, it's hilarious.
I'll have to check it out sometime, man.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal wearing a robot suit. Some chick in a wheelchair.
Yeah, because back in the mid-90s, Superman was killed off in the comic books by Doomsday, and there was a bunch of new, like, Superman-type superheroes that kind of showed up shortly after his death. And one was called Steel, and it was a big black dude with this big suit of armor.
Did he have a hammer too, like a sledgehammer?
I think something like that. So they took they made a movie out of it and made Shaq the actor in it.
Yeah, I don't know about
Terrible.
That was the greatest decision ever.
Yeah, why pick him? Why not pick someone who can act?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there would have been
big dude. I mean, he's a huge motherfucker, but I mean, I don't think in the comics that character was that big.
Yeah, like Shaq Fu. Who the fuck was like, my favorite game is Shaq Fu? Nobody.
Nobody's favorite game is Shaq Fu. Nobody's favorite game is Shaq Fu.
I'm gonna have to play Shaq Fu on my channel someday. I just started doing video game streams now.
Yeah, do it. Play Shaq Fu on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, ooh, the Sega Genesis. Maybe I'll play it on both the SNES and
What do
the
you
Genesis.
What do you play, Evan?
I played a Zelda randomizer, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer. So it
is it on your PC or something?
Yeah, you have to run it through an emulator, but it scrambles all the items in the chest. So every time you open up a chest, you get a random item that you could get the hook shot or the master sword, or like any item could be in a different chest. So you got to try to beat the game, and everything's scrambled. It's pretty fun.
It's crazy. All right, I think we're gonna wrap this up. I'll see everyone who wants to check this out during the private show tomorrow. I'm going to come up with some surprises. If you guys want to catch it, just join Patreon now. Thanks for being on, guys.
See you next time.
Have a good night.